So here are 3 ways that we make sure that every time we run a webinar, we're making the most amount of money from it as possible. Now, first of all, what you got to understand is that you are going to have this graph where the more time passes after the webinar, the colder the leads get, and it moves very aggressively down. So we want to make sure that we get to the warmest leads as fast as humanly possible. And there are 3 ways we do that. First of all, we make sure that everyone who books themselves on the calendar, we have a setter actually triage them. So we call them up, we qualify them, we want to make sure that they are actually a serious lead and that they are worth the time that we have on the calendar. That is always priority number 1. And second of all, if we cannot confirm someone, we can't get a hold of them and they have booked themselves on the calendar, we mark that appointment as free. That doesn't cancel the appointment, but it lets someone else book over. And if we do get another call booked over that we end up confirming, we'll go ahead and cancel the first one. And this is all something we do to protect the time that is just after the webinar. And then number 3, this is super important. We have conditional logic in the application that people send through on the webinar to be able to book a call, where either if we don't have a lot of closure capacity, we don't let bad applications book themselves on the calendar. Instead, we redirect them to a thank you page and say, thank you for the application. Someone from our team are going to reach out and have a conversation with you. And then if they are qualified, we book them with a closer. Now, that being said, if you do have a ton of closure capacity, you don't have to do this. But you still want to use conditional logic to actually send the best leads to the best closers, because that way you can make sure that you actually have the highest return possible of all the money you put into a webinar.